Fighter Gaming presents.
I don't want to set the world on fire.
War. War never changes. Since the dawn of mankind, when our ancestors first realized the killing power of rock and bone, blood has been spilt in the name of everything, from God to justice to simple psychotic rage. In the year 2077, after a millennia of armed conflict, the destructive nature of man could sustain itself no longer. The world was plunged into an abyss of nuclear fire and radiation. But it was not, as some had predicted, the end of the world. Instead, the apocalypse was simply the prologue to another bloody chapter of human history. For man had succeeded in destroying the world, but war never changes. In the ruins of old Boston, the Commonwealth settles in for a long, deadly winter, as its hungry communities do their best to find food and survive the cold. A new sect of the Church of the Children of Atom arrives. Their flock grows as they spread their worship of nuclear division and radiation across the region. Led by an enigmatic prophet calling himself the last son of Atom, the Church's army plans to ignite an all-out winter war with the settlements that dare reject their atomic god. A group of ragtag survivors must do whatever it takes to protect their communities and keep the Commonwealth from becoming ground zero again. Because war never changes.
So, you guys ready?
Yes, for the love of God.
Last
yes.
we left off, you were in the Dwarven lands in the world of Slidia. Oh, fuck. Wrong campaign.
As the sun sets and the shadows lengthen around Diamond City, a row of heavily armed guards descend the stairs and line up beneath the shutters, batons drawn and ready for action. "Step back!" a voice cries as the shutters begin to grind downward. A large group of freezing refugees surge forward to meet the shuttering gates. The screams and shouts in a desperate attempt to reach the relative safety and warmth of the settlement. But a sharp crack from a guard's baton sends a figure at the front of the crowd reeling. The doors are closed for another night, it seems. Each of you stands in the middle of the refugee mob as the mass of bodies presses and writhes against the gates. Another pocket of commotion springs up further back in the crowd. And I need you guys to roll a perception check. And for those of you watching, I'm reading a book.
Well, for the first time ever.
Exactly. Not to brag, but I don't read.
Not Greg, but he's fucking smarter than you guys.
I can't roll.
I got you. So it's a 10 plus whatever your perception is.
D10 or D20?
No. I'm telling Chico that he got a 10 on my roll.
Okay.
So we're rolling a D20 though, right?
Yes.
There is a dice roller app that I think
There is, but you're gonna hate it.
Oh, yeah. The computer will fuck you a lot.
All right, then I'll let you roll for me.
So what'd you get? A 10 plus.
10 plus 4.
All right, so you got 14.
Yeah.
I got a 12.
If I have things right, I have 21.
Jesus.
Not blah.
Because I rolled a 13 and my perception is 8.
God damn. Alright, so as you guys are hearing the commotion from the back of the crowd.
It's going to be 7, by the way. Sorry.
Oh, okay. So 3 of you hear the commotion from the back of the crowd. 1 of you does not. And the 3 of you turn back and you see a woman who is beaten and bruised, her thinly padded armor torn in multiple places, her face covered in deep lacerations as she tries in vain to press forward through the crowd, but people keep pushing her back, sneering and laughing as she stumbles around. "Help!" she cries, her voice weakening with every moment. "Please, Mayor McDonough! I need to warn him." Would you guys like to do something, or just keep pressing forward through this gate? Or trying to press through the gate that's closed. Sorry.
I will definitely start like pounding my fists at the gate.
Okay, so you guys see this large figure cloaked in what looks to be brownish sheets, maybe some hides and furs. Very large figure, beating a hand up against the gate.
Yeah. So it's like it's an 8-foot figure with like sort of ruddy green skin, like a hooded, like a weird, like a cloth, like hooded kind of cloak, over just some overalls and work boots, and like a loud, deep voice will just yell, "Let us in!"
As you say that, some of the people kind of jump back from you, realizing just how large you are. And okay. So far they haven't recognized you, but they're a bit scared as to how loud you got. You guys that are not beating on the gate, the 2 of you that have noticed the woman, you see that the crowd is kind of pushing her and shoving her. You see one of the people in the crowd just punch her in the face as she drops to the ground.
So am I seeing... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
At this point, I'm gonna loudly yell. "Tiny human have message! Move! Make way!" And I'll try and make my way towards her.
Okay, so roll a strength check. As you do that,
12.
Alright, so you easily start pushing the people aside, walking to the back of the crowd. No one has noticed you yet fully, but you and the other guy beating on the wall, a lot of the crowd seems to be taking an interest in why the fuck you guys are so goddamn tall. And as you're making your way through, you easily get to the woman that is on the ground, bleeding from the many wounds on her body, and you see that she's on the verge of death. Of course, let me get this in real quick. So, Aurelius, you do notice the big figure walking past you through the crowd. We'll say you notice that.
Okay. But I don't notice the lady that is crying out in pain, right?
No, you haven't taken notice to her yet, because everybody's loud.
Fair.
You know, everybody's scared that they're gonna starve and die in this winter.
Mm.
Because I'll try and pick it. Well, Yeah, I'll try and carefully pick her up without hurting her more. So,
You get down on one knee and scoop her into your arms, and she's just limp. She weighs practically nothing. She looks to be like she's either been starving or just had a rough go at it. She weighs nothing and has like 0 fucking strength.
human no bleed red. Need medicine, man. I'll turn around and, well, I guess try and lumber back towards the gate, and try not to drop her along the way.
Okay. Roll another strength check.
Uh, 11.
Okay.
Wait. Nope. Wait. Not 11. 15. Because that's a 7. I think.
So 15?
Yes. Yes, 15. Because 8 plus 7. Yes.
Okay, so as you're pushing your way through the crowd, you feel the people in the crowd's hands hitting you, punching you as hard as they can as you're trying to push past them. This time it's a bit hard because a lot of the people in the crowd are trying to get to be first in line to get through the gate for the next morning, and they feel as though you're cutting them. So they're starting to be... It has no effect on you because they're unarmed strikes, which is not hurting you. But you can feel them attacking you and getting aggressive towards you. And... let's see. Still have yet to take notice of what you are.
Surprising.
I know, right? They're not very perceptive, apparently. Because all they're rolling is 1s and fucking 3s.
Oh, dang.
Would it be safe to say that I notice I notice this guy carrying the woman, and I notice that he's like the same as me?
You can roll a perception, yeah.
Okay. That's a 19.
All right, so you see this large hulking figure walk up with this frail-looking woman in his arms, and you immediately recognize him as the same race as you. Not one of your kin, so to speak, but a kinsman.
Okay. I'm going to not like, I'm not going out of my way to hurt the people like hitting him, but I'm going to like very aggressively put my arm in front of a bunch of them and like sweep them back. And I'll just say, move!
Alright, roll a strength on that one.
Okay. 18.
Alright, so you successfully shove over, say 6 people. They fall to the ground. And as you shove them, let's see, do they notice? Ooh, they do take notice that there's a very large green hand pushing them over and onto their asses. You hear a few of the people that you pushed over scream in shock as not only do they notice your hand, but they see your face that's been covered by this, ratty looking sheet. You hear one of them scream, "Super Ninja!" And everybody in the crowd starts getting aggressive. Some of them are pulling out guns. Some of them are pulling out weapons, like melee weapons, pipes, knives, and they're looking at you.
I'll just kind of like upright myself and like, broaden out my shoulders and kind of just like roll my neck until it cracks. And I'll say, I don't want to kill you humans, but I will if I have to.
As you look at the crowd of about 30 people, as you say this, roll a speech check.
$15.
Okay, so some of the people that are further back aren't too scared, but the ones in the immediate area are backing off, kind of holding their hands up, looking at you pretty timid at this point. Afraid. Chico, what are you doing?
I am going to. I think I'm going to start. I'm trying to think. My speech is shit, so that might not be helpful. I'm going to run towards the. I'm going to run towards the two super mutants, I guess, in an attempt to get over there to try to talk everybody down. So that's what I'm going to do.
Okay, roll a strength check.
All right, I'm going to need somebody to roll for me. I ain't got no
I
dice.
got you. You got a 4.
All right, cool. My strength is 7. So will that bring it up to an 11? Is that
Yeah.
Yes.
cool?
So you start shoving people out of your way, and as you're getting closer, some of the people are shoving you back, but you manage to make it between the crowd and the two what you believe are super mutants.
Okay. So then while I'm there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to address the crowd and say the following. So, listen, ladies and gentlemen, I have to tell you something very nice about these two individuals here. They are the greatest super mutants that I have ever met in my entire life. They are strong and fierce, yet they are very humble and kind, and they want to help everybody that they see that is in need of their help. So I ask of you, please, back away. Do not start anything that you do not know you can finish successfully, because I'm telling you right now, right this second, if you start something with these two men, and myself included, you will regret it till the day that you die, and today might be that very day that you die. And so that's my
Roll a speech check.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I keep forgetting that I have to roll. Let's hope for a... Oh, wow, that's a natural 20.
Fuck
Hell
yeah.
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 Let's go.
All right, so as you're talking, you see the people, their faces just contorted in rage as there's two super mutants in front of them, and the guards are doing nothing about it at this moment. Somehow, some way, you manage to ease some of the tensions that are being felt, and you see a couple people kind of looking. They're putting their weapons away. A few of them still have their guns out. Like, fuck those assholes! Goddamn super mutant killed my wife! Ate my son!
I'll just kind of offhandedly say to whoever said that, I'll kind of look at them up and down and say, don't have to be scared of me. You wouldn't make much of a meal.
Hey, fuck you! As you guys are calming down the tension, Mydorf, you feel a woman kind of grab at the sheet covering that you're wearing to hide you from both. I need to speak. to Mayor Donna. She loses consciousness once more.
Such weakness. But pity. Mayor McDunham, message for you. And I'll try and kind of kick at the door to try and get inside.
As you kick at the large gate, making as much noise as possible, you see the gate just remain shut, but above it, you see a couple of armed guards aiming rifles at you. And they're in full umpire gear. They're the Diamond City Guard. Who let fucking super mutants over here? Everyone make room. It's time to kill them.
Let me in. I can fix pipes. And I'll hold up my big ass pipe wrench.
Can I see what's going on right now?
Oh, you're seeing everything. You're well aware of it.
So is it Mayor McDonough that's coming up to the...
No, these are just two guards.
Okay, that said, hey, let's kill these super mutants.
Yeah.
Okay, I kind of like make my way from the crowd over to what's going on, and I look up at the guards. Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?
I was gonna say they're well above the crowd, so you can easily see them from your vantage point in the crowd.
Okay, well, I make myself forward a little bit just to kind of like get in the same areas where the super mutants and everybody else in the party is. And I kind of look up as I've heard the guards say, let's kill him. I go, oh no, there. Hey, I think you should hold on a minute. I think Mayor McDonough may want to speak with a fellow Irishman such as myself here, as well as this lady that seems to be in quite dire peril. So I understand that these super mutants here are not particularly the, well, no offense here, best-looking counterparts of mine. But I'd incline you to open up the gate here as well. It's getting a bit chilly, and I believe this lady here is about ready to die. Sounds like she has important information there for Mayor McDonough.
Are you human or ghoul?
Ghoul.
Okay.
But without the ghoul voice. I don't know if that's not a specific trait, I don't think.
The ghouls, yeah, it is, because their voice is hella raspy from the radiation. But nah, I get that you're cool without the voice.
I can't do it. I'm sorry.
I get it.
Can't do Irish and ghoul and
be a
keep
man.
up with
Be a
Irish.
man and smoke a fucking cigar. Jeez.
Try it.
Mayor McDonough! No, because it sounds like a pirate. I did this shit at work today. I was like, it sounds like, oh, Mayor McDonough, I need you to come outside right now.
Captain.
Come outside, Mayor McDonough. But anyways, that's what I say.
Mayor McDonough, I need to speak with you immediately.
That's good. See?
Yeah, but that
I don't know if I
will
can match
in like 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Mayor
fuck-
McDonough.
I could, because I don't.
I'll sound like fucking Captain Barbarossa, for fuck's
No,
sake.
you're good. You're good.
Mayor McDonough.
Because in Fallout 4, the
Captain
ghouls
Jack.
don't sound like fucking ghouls. So, I mean, you're good. It's okay. I just forgot whether you were human or ghoul. So now.
Well, that's because I don't think I ever finalized it, but yes, it is ghoul.
Okay. So, as you give your speech, please roll a speech check for me.
Alright, that's just a D20, right?
Yeah, at disadvantage.
What do you mean at
You'll
disadvantage?
see why.
Fuck me.
He fucking hates him.
Alright, well, I don't think anything's going to be lower than that. Alright, what's 9 plus 4? That's 13, right? It's going to be a 13.
Well, as you're giving this honest, heartfelt speech, you see the two DC guards kind of look at each other. Is a fucking ghoul telling me not to base things off of looks? Jesus. Fucking rotten corpse.
Oh, listen here, you damn smooth skin. Open the goddamn door or else I'll turn around and go over to Good Neighbor, where everybody's accepting. We'll take the lady with us, and she'll get the information over to them. And if there's a band of raiders coming over here to take away your shit, well, I suppose that's just going to be your problem, because you decided to turn away a ghoul and 2 super mutants.
Roll another speech check, but at advantage this time.
That's going to be a 19.
Okay.
Damn.
So the 2 guards kind of look at each other, look down at you, look at each other again, and walk back in. And you see 3 guards come out from where the 2 were, and they aim down at the crowd. If anybody tries to rush the gate, aside from the super mutants, the ghoul, and, well, that guy over there, we're gonna pump you full of lead. As he says that, the gate opens up, and as the gate opens, it screeches to a halt, just about normal human level. And you see, appears to be 8 sets of legs standing there. All of them except one are in umpire pads. The other one seems to have slacks on.
Puny human. Inside. Oh, duck enough to try to fit under the door, and well,
Yeah,
I guess make my way.
I'm not having you roll for that. Roll the duck.
Roll the breed.
Right. Alright, so you guys see the super mutant that's holding the woman duck down as far as he can, almost to like a duck squat, and walk in. And as you walk in, you see 7 heavily armed men or women standing there, guns drawn at you. And you see a very older than most Wastelanders man with streaks of silver in his hair and a smooth bulge over his waistband that speaks to the relative luxury he lives in compared to most people in the city.
You humans are so greedy. You don't bother to help your own unless they can do something for you.
I'm going to assume that you duck walked in there too?
Yeah.
Okay. So, both the super mutants, I'm guessing the ghoul and the other guy. Chico's character. What's your...
Mayor McDonough, I presume. I see you wouldn't want to confuse yourself with any of the rabble around here. Seeing as how they're wearing, they're wearing baseball gear. And you're here wearing a fine 3-piece suit now, are ya?
I'm sorry, do I know you?
Oh, no, I wouldn't expect you to know me, but, we are fellow kin there if you haven't heard by me voice here. The name's Kieran O'Flanagan. And, by the last name McDonough, I would assume that, your forefathers were Irish, am I right?
No, my forefathers were Diamond City through and through. I would not take part in speaking with a ghoul.
I wouldn't expect an apocalypse survivor after the bombs fell to understand world history. But if you won't speak to me, I suppose we do have somebody that is of your smooth skin that you'd like to speak with.
Good, because I'm sick of hearing your flesh flap when you speak. Who's in charge of this group?
Well, hello there, bloody bastard.
Excuse
I
me.
read... Yes, you bloody bastard, you. You underestimate my friends. You need to understand one thing. We have the power to kill everything in here. You, everyone outside, everyone inside. However, we choose not to do the things we can do, but we choose to do the things that others choose not to do. So, bastard, I ask you one thing. Would you like to have a civil conversation with myself, the ghoul, and these two super bastards? Or would you like to see everything you've built here crumble, bleed, and die? That is my one question to you.
Yeah,
Yes.
roll a speech check on that one. Fucking hell, at advantage.
Alright. Hit it, baby.
Oh, God.
I'll say I could start rolling for him.
No,
I
it's
shoulda-
all good. So
I shoulda-
you got a 10.
Fuck, that's shitty.
Yeah, you
Can
have,
I
have someone else roll for you because my rolls have been extremely low.
can I say something to help him roll with advantage? Maybe.
He had advantage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
So he got a 10 on the advantage. So yeah, someone else needs to roll for him.
Wait, is that including the modifier?
Oh, I don't know what his modifier is.
Modifier on speech is fucking 0, unfortunately. I
Oh,
made a bad.
shit.
You wait, hold on. You've got 0. Oh, wait a minute. Speech is a skill, not a fucking.
Yeah, it's a 0. My charisma's like 4. But my speech thing is 0, unfortunately. I didn't think I was gonna be.
Oh shit! Hold on. Are the skills the modifiers and not the fucking special?
It's kind
Yeah.
of situational. If it's your specials would be for like specific things, like I was using strength, or earlier when we started we were using perception.
Yeah.
Okay.
But like for more broad stuff,
Corey, I
it's
fucked up with that speech one. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Me too. I would have rather put.
I
mine-
did a 9 for charisma instead of a 3 for speech, or a 3 with the asterisk. I apologize.
It's okay. I forgive
I
you.
would. I thought I was gonna kill up people. I didn't know. I
Forgive
had,
me, Father, for I have sinned.
it's okay. Just meet me afterwards.
Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned, and I've been inside your mother again.
So Mayor McDonough looks at you as you're giving your speech, and he just kind of gives like a bored yawn. If you don't explain yourselves as to why you're here, my men will be forced to cut you all down. Yes, even you. So please, get on with why you're here.
I came here for work. I can fix pipes. Or I can break them if you make me angry.
He looks at you and just kind of... He seems absolutely disinterested in what you have to say.
Wasting time.
I wonder if you could
Puny
fix
human.
holes in your body. Oh. What were you saying, Midor?
Wasting time. Puny human have message for you, but need medicine man. And I'll kind of gesture towards the lady in my hand, like raise her up. Just a little.
He looks at her and you see his face kind of frown as he mutters to himself, this doesn't bode well. We were expecting her days ago. Of course, Mayor McDonough has several different voices. Where's everyone else? What happened?
Don't know. Just her.
It was awful. The caravan were attacked. I fled. They're all dead. A look of defeat sweeps across Mayor McDonough's face. Then his eyes look at you with a glimmer of hope.
Can I ask the lady? Well, you said you were attacked. Did this, were you attacked by a band of, well, mercenaries or raiders or perhaps a ranger with a big iron on his hip?
Big iron on his head.
I think they were raiders. They're very well armed. They knew precisely where to strike.
How well armed were they? Were they advanced weaponry or more weapons that you've seen around the Commonwealth? Were they raiders or were they Brotherhood?
Brotherhood?
Well, the Brotherhood of Steel. If you've been out here long enough, you've run into them, I'm sure.
Everyone kind of just looks at each other, not knowing who the fuck you're talking about, because the Brotherhood of Steel have not come out there.
Oh, fuck me. That's, we're 3 years too early, aren't we? I forgot that they show. I haven't played Fallout 4 in a long ass fucking time. I'm sorry, I forget that they show up. That fucking never mind, I'm just having a fever dream there. It was probably raiders. They're probably raiders. Or possibly anybody that came beforehand. I'm a little high on jet right now. I don't quite know what's going on.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Give yourself a jet addiction now.
Oh, fuck. Is that a buff or debuff, huh?
I think it's a debuff if you don't
It's
have
a
any
debuff.
jet in your system.
What are you talking about? I don't have jet in my system. I've always got jet in my system.
He's like, fuck, I didn't put it in my inventory.
Oh, fuck. Well, it looks like I'm buying jet from some seedy back alley once we get into Diamond City. I don't even have any caps, do I?
Nope.
Is there anybody in the crowd right now that I can look to?
Nope, because you're not in the crowd. You're in the entrance to Diamond City.
Oh, don't
Oh,
worry
fuck.
there, boss. Don't worry there.
Well,
boss.
I would say we need to negotiate a fee for bringing this lady of yours here. She seems pretty important to you, Mayor McDonough. What do you say about what does a hit of jet cost you in this here city of Diamond City?
McDonough looks at you just angrily. So, you want me to pay you for bringing her in here?
Well, I mean, you're about to let her die out in the cold with the rest of these poor sops.
Aren't you just the Good Samaritan?
Aye, well, you could call it Good Samaritan, but I'd rather be paid.
Everybody's just gonna sound the same at this point. I'm not paying you. There was no job for her.
Let me interject. I do have to say, Mr. McDonough, my compatriot here is correct. Without us, this woman would die. You don't know what kind of savages and miscreants are outside of those walls, but we do. You have been in here for so long, free from the pain of the outside walls. I tell you one thing, maybe even two. This woman would, without a doubt, have died out there without us. This ragtag group you see in front of you, the four of us, two super mutants, one ghoul, and one bloody bastard you do not want any trouble with. Save this woman so she can deliver to you someone we have no idea who they are. A message of importance that she and only she can account for. And you treat us like some sort of infiltrators, some sort of rapscallions from the outside. Have we not shown you enough grace by bringing her here with a message for you that meant absolutely nothing for us? The least you can do is give us some sort of housing, some sort of welcome into your city, so that at least for a day or two we can have respite from the outside horrors before we go on and get back to what we were trying to do before we saw her in peril when none of your people who watched her from the gates even attempted to do, which was bring her to you for a message to save you. So, I ask you, Mr. Mayor McDonough, don't you think that is reasonable? Or am I some sort of jackass? Answer me this question. Answer me now, or I swear to Christ, or Ali Baba, whoever you think exists, that we will burn this fucking city to the ground, I'm telling you. Answer me this one thing.
Simultaneously hear all 7 guns rack around as they take aim at you.
What the fuck?
Now hold on. Makes a good point. He makes a very good point. So, I tell you what. You can stay at the home base. I'll send word for you to have free room and board for 1 day. And after that, you and your super mutants and your pet ghoul get the fuck out of my town.
I thank you for this grace, Mr. Mayor. I promise you that it'll be worth your while allowing us to stay, instead of forcing us to do things that even God himself would turn away from. I appreciate your hospitality.
Let's step 1 toe out of line, and we're gonna make the Night of the Broken Mask look like a damn cakewalk.
Oh, you do not have to worry about that, Mr. McDonough. I know of your capabilities, but it is you who don't know of ours. So I make sure that you understand as well. Please, and I beg you, please, do not test our fortitude while we stay here. And everything will be just great, and we will get along swimmingly. And once again, I thank you, as my compatriots do. I thank you for your hospitality, and I bid you adieu.
Yes, just make sure to take Evie to the infirmary where she dies. If she dies, I'll make sure that you're skinned alive.
It's better.
I'll even let the ghoul wear your skin.
It's better off to be skinned alive than to be skinned dead, eh? And my friend here, he's quite ugly, so I am sure he would appreciate having a beautiful mug like mine draped across his ugly fucking gullet. Alan.
Well, normally I'd say you're wrong, but, well, been a little bit of wrinkled skin for quite over 200 years. So, I'd appreciate some smooth skin of myself, you know.
Wrinkled is an understatement. He looks like an armadillo's taint, am I right? Wait, so, okay, lead us to the armory so we can bring off Mrs. I've got a story to tell, and get on to our corridors.
Did I say armory or infirmary?
Whatever
Infirmary.
Okay.
Infirmary, armory, whatever the fuck.
You're starting to gaslight the DM.
Right? He's like, no, you said
You
armory.
said being armory because you said you'll support our conquest. You don't be cheeky, bloody bastard. Okay.
As you guys start walking past McDonough and his crew, you hear McDonough close the gate. No one else comes in. Had enough trash come in here today. Send word down to home base. Let them have a night free. As you guys walk up the stairs, you see the lit town of Diamond City. See some people sitting in the center of town, eating at the noodle stand. few people are still at the shops buying things. As you walk down the stairs, Mydorth, what's your character's name?
Bush hider.
Bush. Okay, Bush. Oh, Bush, as you're walking down the stairs, you see in the distance what appears to be a red cross. And you recognize the red cross from medical buildings that you've seen in your travels. So, safe to assume that that's the infirmary. Start heading over there, I'm assuming.
Yes.
What are the rest of you guys doing?
We're walking.
Go ahead there.
I'm glad I asked that question.
Are we not going to go ahead there? Or I'm trying to be nice here and give you the right of way there, Click.
Oh,
sorry. I was just gonna ask: is like McDonough following us, or like leading us, or?
No. You guys are free to kind of roam the towns, but you do have eyes on you. It's safe to assume you do.
I say we roll everywhere together. That's just my thought.
Well, if we roll everywhere together, I'd like to roll to the back alley there. I've got I'm fiending for a little bit of jet.
Well, let's drop off.
Do I really have a jet ejection now, though?
Yes.
Fuck me. Damn,
Well,
opening my
You
big ass
made it a
mouth.
part of your lore.
Listen here, listen here, you fucking asshole. I understand that you love the jet. Everybody does from time to time.
This fucking
But
guy.
it is very imperative that we get this fucking lady over to the infirmary so that we can get her off of our, how would you say, fucking chest or back, and then
All right.
All right.
Listen,
Good.
we go to the infirmary first. Maybe they have some chems there that they're not sharing with anybody else. Let's try to sweet talk my way through, but I need some jet. I'm gonna need some jet soon.
We will get the jet as soon as we drop off this nice lady. We get the jet, and then we go back to the rooms. We get a little bit of rest, but I do not trust these people. So we need to make sure we take turns sleeping and also making a lookout, because I do not trust these people. So we have to be careful. We have one day. So
I start scratching my neck, and I'm like, all right, let's get going over to the infirmary there. Keep an eye out, throw somebody on watch. I understand, but let's get this lady to the infirmary, as you said.
All right, let's go.
As you guys are following Bush to the Diamond City Medical Center, you see the very strange, almost erratic doctor standing there with a clipboard. He's got glasses that stick out about 3 inches, magnifying his own eyes to show nothing but just near position. And he looks a bit strung out as he looks at you. Yes. Oh, welcome to the Diamond City Medical Facility. How can I help you?
Well, we have a lady here who is in great need for medical attention. She has a very important and pivotal information and message for your Mayor McDonough. However, in her current state, she's unable to ascertain all the information that she has for him. So we need you to help get her to 100% from orders from your Mayor McDonough. So please, hurry quickly and administer the aid that she needs.
He looks at you and the ghoul and 2 super mutants that are following behind you. And I'm going to assume that you are going to say, Mayor McDonough allowed these 3 in here.
I look at him and I'm like, well, what do you suppose there, Brainiac? You suppose that we fought our way through 7 or more Diamond City guards through a giant gate that has held against raider attacks and everything else you guys have faced over the past years that this city has been established. We fought through all of that just to come in here and bring this lady to the infirmary telling you a story about how, oh, she needs to get a message to Mayor McDonough. Now, which one of those do you believe? Do you believe we fought through all of those guards there to fight against the fact that they don't like ghouls and they don't like super mutants? Or do you believe that this lady actually has a message for Mayor McDonough that's important enough that he'd let 3 of our kind in here?
He opens the drawer as you're talking, opens the drawer to the desk that he's standing next to, pulls out what appears to be a red vial and a cartridge, closes it.
Well, now, is that Jet? Sir?
God damn it. I said, please, let us get this fucking lady first.
Well, I just want to understand. There seems to be... Anyways, listen. Listen. Mayor McDonough lets us in here whether you want to leave or not.
Stop talking.
Somebody's a little bit angry there.
You see, he inhales the inhaler.
That bastard has Jet.
And he throws
I know it. I muttered it to myself. Oh, bastard. I'll get it one way or another. I'm muttering all this to myself.
I'm currently nudging him, telling him to shut the fuck up.
I suppose you could put the woman on the bed. But you need to leave once you've laid her down.
No problemo, Kimosabi.
Fuck. Bush, are you gonna lay her down in the bed?
Yeah, and as I'll do it, I'll just say, medicine man, just fix puny human. I'll put her down and then back away.
You green bastard. Don't you ever speak to me like that. He pulls out a revolver and aims it at you. Well, not at you, but in your general direction. He's a bit high right now.
I interject. Hey, listen, buddy. I think that would probably be the worst plan that you have ever had. Considering we right now have a little bit of immunity from your mayor, Mr. McDonough, and we've promised him to act civilly while we are in your city. And if you pull that trigger right now, you will force these big green bastards to rip each of your limbs off of your torso, leaving you with just a head and some stumps. And I know that as a Stumpy McDumpy, you won't be able to help this lady here. So I highly suggest that even though you may be feeling wavy from your jet and being the big man with your gun, that your puny little shot will not do anything to my friends here, but it will result in you feeling excruciating pain as you watch yourself bleed out
He
with
puts
no
the gun away. Oh my god, just shut the fuck up. I won't shoot him. Oh man, you're killing my buzz.
Well, you can fuck my dick, huh?
Go,
Friend.
go, leave, go.
Hey, can I check if there's any Jet in the area while he's high and not really noticing shit?
Yeah, you could make a, let's see. What would that be?
Sneak? It'd be sneak,
yeah,
right?
yeah, sneak. Make a sneak check.
Hey, what does the asterisk mean if you put, like, the little checkbox on your skills? Does that mean that's an advantage or what?
So that's your tag skill.
Yeah. That's your tag skill.
Oh, fuck. I dropped that. Some bitch. Yeah, so what does that mean when it's a tag skill?
It's kind of like a proficiency bonus almost.
It just means that there's extra points added to it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, what is the... Okay, so is it just I'm adding 3 to whatever the roll is, or...
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going to be 14 for sneak.
Okay. Let's see. Right. Okay. So, you successfully start looking around. He hasn't taken notice of you. And what are you looking at? You see a desk. You see a couple crates. Aside from that, there's a filing cabinet on the other side of him, but nothing else that you can see within view.
I'm going to look into that desk.
Okay, so as you creep over, you open up the drawer to the desk, and you see a couple syringes full of what appear to be this purplish fluid. You see what is obviously a stim pack, and you see another syringe. Looks like it's got 2 batteries on the side. You know this to be Psycho.
So no jet. Fuck. Alright.
Oh, he does have jet. Or
Yeah,
jet.
but just not in that drawer. Look, can I check the filing cabinet?
On the other side of him, roll another sneak.
Fuck.
Don't fuck this up.
While he's rolling, like while he's
That's
searching,
going to be a 15.
Okay. What were you saying, Click?
I was just gonna say, while he's searching, I'll turn to Chico's character and I'll say, "It's funny the way you annoy weaker humans, but try to do it in less words. Makes my head hurt."
So as you sneak around behind, Doctor just turns and looks at you. What are you doing?
Alright, I lean real close into him, whisper into his ear. Well, listen here, Doctor. I understand that, well, seems you have a bit of a jet affinity. I won't quite call it an addiction there. I am of the same prerogative, and I was wondering if you had any other jet that you may let me have a wee bit of a taste off of.
Roll a speech. And while you're rolling that speech, what were you two talking about? I can't remember Chico's character's name. Biff?
Oh, Ravi.
Oh, that's a 20. Plus 3.
What I was talking about with one of these big green bastards.
Yeah.
Oh, he just asked me to like speak in less words.
Yeah.
So, I lean in and whisper to him. I go, many words annoy people greatly. However, it allows them to understand our business and power. So I will tone it down for you, my friend. But in certain situations, I will not. And then I'll leave it at that.
And as you guys are talking, you're Aurelius, you're speaking with the doctor, telling him just a taste, Daddy. And he looks at you, you convinced him, he reaches into his pocket, tosses a very worn down looking thing of jet.
I'd like to say thank you. Very much. Very much. If this is quite good, as I believe it may be, I may be back to see you when I have a few caps to spare. And I fucking take a hit of jet. Oh, yeah, that's the stuff. Oh.
You taste the you taste the fertilizer in the jet, in the hit that you just took, and You are just, I mean, everything is just, you're feeling good. The world is good. It's beautiful. There's two big green bastards just angrily looking at you.
I start laughing.
You feel fantastic.
That's oh, you look funny over there with your fucking green skin there. Remind me of fucking Ireland. Well, that's before the bombs dropped. I kind of fucking fade off with what the hell I'm saying, as I'm clearly intoxicated.
Great. Rotface got checked. Go off to Dreamland or wherever. Only get in way.
This man said straight up rock face.
Normally I take offense to that, but well, it's I'm feeling good.
As you're shitting on old rot face over there, you feel the very bony fingers gently grab your large finger as you feel a gentle squeeze.
Who there? And I'll kind of raise my hand and, well, raise the hand that was touched and kind of make my other hand into a fist.
You see that it was Evie trying to get your attention.
Puny human want me. What is it?
I think... Do you think you could help find out who did this and take care of the problem?
I like killing raiders. They taste good.
Yes, brother. I make no promise. But I can see what I can do.
Thank you so much. The attack site is about a day's journey away from me. We were attacked a few days ago, so they're probably long gone, but I know a big, breed strong super mutant such as yourself is probably very resourceful. As she passes out, losing consciousness.
Day? Maybe day, but where?
Let's ask the man in the suit tomorrow.
I'll turn around away from the bed and look towards the middle of town where that circular table is with the Protectron. I smell food.
Someone's fucking metagaming. I never said there was a fucking Protectron.
I've played.
It would stand to reason he could see it when you mentioned the noodle bar.
I didn't mention the noodle bar.
Yeah, he did.
I mentioned a noodle bar, but I did not say there was a Protectron.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you see a fucking robot serving noodles, you're gonna take notice.
How would he know it's a robot serving noodles?
Because it's a fucking Protectron. I don't think people look like that.
I never said it was anybody serving noodles.
No, fuck. Because it was a robot serving noodles, I see.
There was nobody serving fucking noodles mentioned. I said
nobody or nothing was serving noodles.
Do not gaslight me, you bastard.
I said they were eating.
I would love to have some lo mein, if possible. Huh?
I wouldn't mind a few drunken noodles, if you know what I mean. I'm hungry as fuck.
So let's make our way to the noodle bar.
And a montage starts playing of us on our night out on the town in Diamond City.
Cue the song.
Oh fuck, that's not gonna come through.
Cue
Well,
it.
we'll find out later.
Everybody play it at their own house.
Well, I guess as we're all kind of walking over to the noodle bar, I'll turn to Bush and I'll say, "What's your name, brother?"
My name Bush Hider.
And I'll kind of give him like a warrior's brace handshake, like, you know, my hand around his forearm and his around mine. And I'll say, "I'm Runt."
So just for context, we don't know each other, or
You guys don't know each other.
We don't know each other.
You guys
It's-
apparently just were like, fuck yeah, there's 2 super mutants.
it sounds like we're fucking buddies.
Well, yeah, that's because he spun a yarn at the gate about us being buddies.
As he throws his arm around each other, fucking, you son of a bitch. Fucking.
I mean, a super mutant in an unfamiliar territory sees another super mutant, there's gonna be a bond there. Like,
Oh, I'm just
immediately.
imagining shiny 80s action movie muscles clenching right now.
He's like,
You son of a bitch.
He's like,
Grunt, you son of a bitch.
Stallone and
but
Schwarzenegger.
Runt will actually kind of just take the cloak off. No, there's no need for it. And surprisingly, you'll see his face fully now, and he's actually, I mean, compared to humans, he's not handsome, but for a super mutant, he's probably pretty handsome. He has like a kind of squarish, chiseled-ish kind of jaw, and he actually has like a black mullet.
He actually has some human features,
Yeah.
kind of.
So, okay, is his mother human?
As far as I'm aware, most super mutants are just literally just created because they're injected metagaming.
Genetically modified.
nah, I was just fucking with you, Midorth. I don't care if you metagame. I mean, it's obvious.
He was like, you focus on Protectron, this is over! I'm done! We're done!
Well, I know that, but it's because it goes into the lore of Fallout
Yeah,
4 and just the other Fallout, so it'd be kind of like metagaming and also a spoiler for anybody who doesn't know.
Fuck.
Super mutants aren't, well, they aren't really born. They're more created through either genetic modification of something I can't remember at the moment.
Yeah, the FEV
Well,
virus.
depending on where you are, because I think, actually, no, yeah, it is everywhere is just the FEV. It's just different strains of it.
Except for the Night King.
Yeah,
I
except for the
think.
Night King.
I haven't played
But
this game.
even in the Commonwealth,
Nightkin are fucked because of the stealth boys that they use.
Yeah.
but in the Commonwealth, super mutants are made the same way. They're just made by the Institute. People got kidnapped, injected with the FEV, and they were experimented on to see if they could make it work. Basically turn people into super mutants, but still work like people and able to give birth to children. But any super mutant that gets made is sterile, completely.
Just like ghouls.
That doesn't mean I can't shoot my irradiated load inside of things
No,
now.
you don't have genitals. They
What do you
fell
mean?
off.
They rotted off? Well, what the
Yeah.
fuck? I didn't know all of that.
They fell
Yeah,
off.
I would have never picked to be a
Hasn't
fucking
checked in a
bull.
while.
Oh, Jesus.
He's like,
Jesus, I haven't looked at my nuts for 130 years.
He's like, I
Oh,
just
God,
assumed
me
that
boys.
everybody had
Me
a hole.
boys.
Why?
Me
Doesn't
boys are
everybody
gone.
have a little pee hole?
I understand why you want to jit all the time. You dickless bastard! But I still can swing my cricket bat, if you know what I mean. Hmm? Huh? Oh, yes.
Fuck. You really
Okay,
had no
so-
idea that fucking ghouls didn't have junk?
I did not know that. I thought, like, well, I guess it makes sense. Because they're kind of just rotting corpses for the most part.
Yeah, their nose fucking fell off, so you gotta figure that other soft tissue probably fell off. That's why you don't find a ghoul with a
No,
nice
it's
ass.
probably alright. It's probably okay. I beg to differ, sir.
Yeah, Fallout 4 kind of changed that.
I beg to
Fallout
differ.
4,
Have you
and
been
that's
over...
why- that's why
I'll ask you, have you been over to Good Neighbor in the past few years? They've got ghoulettes with fat asses. Dungeon Master. Sorry, I'm getting into the character.
Well, with this, we're going to take a break. So, if you're hungry, eat something. If you're thirsty, drink. And if you got to fucking touch your weird ghoul hole, go do that.
I'm gonna go.
I'm gonna go
ghoul-
eat up my garlic fries.
I'm gonna go ghoul myself real quick.
Oh, I
Next
got to
up.
fucking eat something. I'm hungry.
Yeah, I got Red Robin garlic fries.
Oh, fuck you. That sounds good.
How long are we taking a break for?
I think everybody left the fucking computer already.
All I heard
No,
was
no, maybe like 15 minutes. Check back. Or an hour. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I know you'd leave.
100%. I'm having fun too. I like this character.
Ah, fuck.
All right, well, I guess this
Ugh.
is a good point to end it. So,
That's all right with me.
how do you guys feel about it?